Now, fans of classic soap operas like All My Children, One Life to Live, check, and Ryan's Hope will certainly recognize our next guest. Lois Robbins is a native New Yorker with a score of TV, stage, and film credits to her name. The busy mother of 3 children, how does she do it? Joins us now to chat about some of her upcoming work. Welcome to the couch.
Thank you, and happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm sorry I'm sockless. You look dynamite.
Thank you.
When people see you on the street, what do they say when they come up to you? Do they pick a show or do they pick a memory?
Mostly it's Conchetta.
Really?
Conchetta from Ryan's Hope. I think that was my most memorable show.
And not to be crass, how long ago did we say goodbye to Conchetta on Ryan's Hope?
Well, let's just say it was 3 children ago.
See, that's what I mean. You talk about the connection that people have with soap operas. It's amazing, isn't it?
It is extraordinary.
Before we talk more about your exciting and growing and developing career, I want to ask you about the status of soap operas now, because we keep losing soap operas. What do you think?
I think there's only 2 left.
Yes.
I think General Hospital is still on.
We have Young and the Restless, we have Bold and the Beautiful, and General Hospital.
So there are 3. It's very sad, because especially when you lived in New York as an actor, it was such a great job to have, and I think it's unfortunate. I think they've been replaced by reality TV.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about what it means to be an actor in New York, and that's right. We used to do Guiding Light, used to be shot right next door.
Right, I did Guiding Light.
Literally in the studio right here, and we got to know these actors that had worked decades on this show, and it was so sad when they turned the lights out. Tell me about your current project, the indie film.
I just finished a film called Juvie with Eric Roberts and Jared Gilman, who was in Moonrise Kingdom.
Yes, yes.
And it was really fun. It was great. It's a great film, and Eric
What's it about?
It's about a young boy. Jared plays a young boy whose parents are in some marital distress, and his mother is sick, and he doesn't know that she's dying, and he finds out that his father is having an affair, and he sets off to find the woman that he's having the affair with and kill her. But when he gets there, he finds out that it's not at all what he thought, and I play the girlfriend. I'm the other woman.
What's Eric Roberts like?
He was really fun to work with. A little slow. I think I had to earn his respect. And once I did, we just had a great time. So
when I hear the term indie film, I always want to know, where does it go, where do I see it, and how do I see it?
I think because George Laveau is the writer and the director, this one will have its debut at either Toronto or Sundance Film Festival.
And then you try to get picked up for distribution?
And then hopefully. I think this film has a really good shot at it. It's been beautifully filmed, and George is a great writer and a really good director.
Yeah, and say what you will about the cable landscape. There are more opportunities after it's in theaters for it to find a nice home there, too. You have a movie with Billy Baldwin? What's that project about? I did.
Last year I did a film called Blowtorch. Billy was fantastic. Billy and I have a very similar work ethic, and we both love to run lines all the time. That film is a murder mystery. My son gets killed.
Oh my gosh.
And I become a vigilante trying to figure out who murdered him, because I don't think the police are doing their job. Billy plays the detective.
Wow. Next project directed by?
Meg Ryan.
What's this? What's the project first?
That is a film. It's her directorial debut. It's called Ithaca. It takes place in an imaginary town called Ithaca, California during World War II. And again, it's a young boy's coming-of-age story. This is 3 in a row for me, actually, all related to young men.
You like the young boys. Sometimes it works out well, sometimes not so well. Have you met Meg Ryan?
Yes, I did. I met her before she hired me to do the
And when do you start doing it?
In July.
In July.
In Virginia.
Before we let you go, talk about being a working actor in New York. Are we seeing more projects done here, even with the absence of the soaps?
You know, I don't know, actually. It's a good question. For me, it's not been entirely busy, other than these films that I'm doing, but hopefully it'll get busier. I think now it's going to start, August is when it really starts to get busy again, but there are more and more projects happening.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's lost on the public sometimes that the film industry is so important to our city. Lois Robbins, I don't know how you do it. 3 kids, look dynamite, and she's working all the time. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
And we'll look forward to Juvie. That's the next project we can see.
Yep.
Thank you. It's a real treat meeting you.
Happy birthday.
Okay.